Greg.
Welcome back, and thank you, Jim Lampley. This is the standings halfway through the first round. The Russians on top, Nemov and Horkina, but then a great performance by the team of Eric Lopez Rios of Cuba and Australian Zena McLaughlin. They're just 0.25 back now. Bondarenko and his partner have dropped to third. For the Americans, well, so far the best team is in 7th position, but some great American teams coming up. And let's check in now with Amanda Borden, 1996 Olympic gold medalist, our reporter on the floor. Amanda?
Well, Greg, I was in a very similar competition to this back in '94, and my partner was Cheney Humphrey. We were winning the competition. I just nailed a beam routine, and Cheney was trying a very difficult dismount. Unfortunately, had some problems, and of course, I have to admit that behind the smile, I was thinking, why would you try something so difficult tonight? But we had a blast, and I have my fingers crossed for him tonight, as well as teammate and my good friend Dominique Dawes.
Well, Dominique Dawes is warming up, and we saw her a couple of nights ago. She looks happy and content to be here. Dominique Dawes, more recently better known to some people as the Grease Broadway performer.
Patty Simcox.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. She said the only time she experienced stage fright was when she caught a glimpse of Shannon Miller out in the audience, and she like froze for just a split second, went, "There's Shannon," and then got back to her lines and all of her dancing.
First, the Chinese team of Huang and Ling. And Huang will take the rings. 6th in the event final in the rings at these Goodwill games.
Currently the 5th best gymnast in the world. Placed 5th at the World Championships in Lausanne last September. We'll focus on a couple of things the judges are looking for. First of all, you need to show strength moves. You can gain bonus by doing a swing move right into a strength move like you just did there and stopping it. Here's another example. Swing to strength, you earn bonus points. You also have to show a swing to a handstand from the backward swinging position. And like this is forward swinging to a handstand. Now he's fulfilled all of those requirements. Why not throw in one more iron cross for good measure? Just a little swing in the rings. You notice that'll be 1/10 of a point for every swing of the rings.
Huang of China, the next World Championships in '99 in China. So they're trying to impress the judges here, leave a good memory of their performances, so they'll do well at home.
The whole gymnastics world is fretting that when the Chinese team get as consistent as they should be, that they will dominate gymnastics for the rest of time because they're so well coached and well trained and they have such terrific technique. They'll be hosting the World Championships, and I'm sure that added motivation will show up in their results.
Now Ling Jia and Bart, you and Kathy have been watching her warm up, and you both are just in awe.
We gave her a 10 in the warm-ups. She is a master among masters on this event. The Chinese are always superb here, and she is no exception. Watch these inverted giants and pirouetting moves. They're awesome. Right here. Oh,
beautiful.
Right on top of the bar and into a release move. Gorgeous. And let me tell you, that is a long way for her to travel from high bar down to low bar. She's 4'8", 70 pounds.
Hard to believe she could have hands big enough to hold the bar.
See if she can stick the dismount. Oh! Oh!
My goodness.
I didn't even sweat that. I was already thinking ahead to sticking the dismount.
Appreciative applause, though. An informed audience knowing what they were seeing was great up to that point.
And she was only a fraction of an inch off. Oh, what a shame, because that is the best bar routine here, if she had hit.
Ling Jia, we'll see her on the balance beam.
Really unfortunate here. Just had a little bit too much distance from the bar and couldn't hang on. Never see her miss that. And look at the beauty in the air on that double layout.
Huang and Ling total 18.850, and that's a little bit of a nervous score. Remember, only the top 12 teams from this round advance to the second round. Jay Thornton. Well, it says Augusta, Georgia, but he's now living in Colorado Springs, training at the Olympic Center there. And a big gymnast, Bart, almost 5'10".
Interestingly enough, he uses that size to his advantage. This is a spring-loaded floor, and he can really get a lot of spring out of this mat. He won the silver medal here and deserved it with a terrific exercise. Good start. Just a little shorter rotation there.
Thornton and Jeanette Antolin are USA Team 1.
It's interesting, he says that the floor is his best event. It's not his favorite event because it makes his ankles really sore. Familiar with that.
Welcome to the club.
Now watch this move. It's called a Thomas, named after Kurt Thomas, but he does it in a laid out position. This is one of the best in the world. What's unusual is he chooses to do that in the third pass when you're normally a little tired. Nice. Full twisting double. Great landing, he nailed it.
The silver medalist in the floor event final at these Goodwill games, and Thornton is on again tonight.
The guys on the U.S. team call him Hoss. You said he was a pretty big guy. He's huge for a gymnast, but sure is powerful. That's the laid out 1 3/4 somersault with 1 1/2 twist, almost like a diver.
Not Haas Cartwright, though, but Haas Cartwheel.
Oh, man.
This is just the preliminaries. The finals tomorrow night. Now, Jeanette Antolin.
Big moment for this young lady. She was the alternate at the World Championships last year for the U.S. team. Watch how aggressively she swings this event. Her coach, Don Peters, loves designing uneven bar routines, going back all the way to Marcia Fredericks, who won a gold medal at the World Championships for the U.S. She's worked so hard at improving her difficulty. It's about the best I've seen her swing this routine. If she can stick the dismount, very well done.
Well, she said it's like a dream come true to be here. Now I can show people what I can do. She came full of determination. Jeanette Antolin and Thornton and Antolin, good performances as a pair.
I watched her train this in the gym about a month or two ago. I stopped in to say hello, and she was having a little trouble on the landing, but she pulled that one off really well.
Yeah.
Well, the smiles would indicate that they're quite confident about the scores.
My stomach went like completely numb. I was, oh my God. That was good.
Top score, the Russian #1 team, 19.475. That was Nemov and Horkina.
You can hear her say, my stomach just went completely numb. I think that means a lot of nerves.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Katie Gilbert. Everyone back at home?
Home is Huntington Beach, California.
Better start going.
Chrissy.
She trains at the famous SCATS program where Kathy Johnson Clark worked out, and many other of America's best gymnasts for many years.
Many moons ago and in a land far, far away.
Well, we'll have their score when we come back, and also Dominique Dawes of the USA. The conclusion of the first round of the mixed pairs preliminaries. The standings at this point, the Russian team of Nemov and Horkina are in the top spot. Eric Lopez Rios of Cuba and his Australian teammate Zina McLaughlin a surprise in second, then Bondarenko and Kovalyova in third. The U.S., well, Jay Thornton and Jeanette Antolin are the top team in sixth. The Americans had a good performance. David Cruz, Jamie Dancer now knocked down to ninth. And next up, we're going to see